Previously on Trick Shift Garage. Trying to remove the lines first can result in bad news. Kind of like that. These things are so brittle they are prone to snap with a little bit of pressure, so keep that in mind. Welcome back everyone. In today's video, we will be replacing the IWE check valve and the hose that it connects to on my 2013 F150. This is going to be pretty straightforward, so let's jump right in. So here's the new check valve assembly, and this white and blue part right here is the check valve. You can just buy the valve and replace it, but it's relatively cheap, so I decided to replace the whole thing. The old check valve is located right here, directly below the IWE solenoid. So let's get that old unit out of there. Remember to be careful around this vacuum line that broke last week. You want to pull the bottom rubber elbow off of the IWE solenoid, just like that. As you can see, these plastic vacuum lines are very brittle, as this one broke as easily as the last one last week. The other end is at the top right here, feeding right above the brake booster. This should just pull out. If it's giving you difficulty, get a better angle and try again. And there it is. Now you can grab the check valve assembly and then pull it towards you to free it from this bracket. Be careful while pulling on it. You don't want it to get snagged on some other vacuum line and potentially break it. More on that in a bit. Now you can grab your check valve vacuum line and release it from right here. There isn't anything special about removing this, just like the other ends. You just want to pull straight up and it should release. This will take a bit of force though, just like that. When it comes to installing the new unit, I would start with the other side first. You will see why I said that in a moment. This Dorman replacement unit is slightly different. As you can see, this end has an elbow when the factory unit did not. This does not matter. It will still push right on. Once that's securely on, you can grab the other end and push this elbow back into the section above the brake booster. Then push the line back into the bracket. If you need to adjust the line, you can do so while still in the bracket, since it slides back and forth like this. Alright, now we just need to push the last elbow into place and we will be done. You need to maneuver around the other vacuum line, but be very careful, since this is the line that broke in the last video I did. These are very brittle, so just keep that in mind. You may have to be patient while trying to push this on. As long as you don't touch the other line, you'll be fine. I said don't touch it, then now it's broken. See, this is exactly why I said you should start with this end first earlier, as it will allow you to maneuver the line around much easier. Alright, well stay tuned for next week when I show you how to replace all of your IWE vacuum lines. This should get interesting. Now I did install a Dorman branded check valve assembly in this video. However, I recommend you get an OEM assembly from your local Ford dealership like I'm installing right here. The Dorman unit was not operating properly, as I was starting to hear grinding noises coming from the wheels again, but I knew those IWEs were good because I replaced them with factory units. So I decided to get a check valve assembly from Ford and see if that would help, and it fixed that issue. If you want to save some money, you can just buy the check valve by itself and then reuse the factory hoses. I have a link down below for a Motorcraft check valve if you are interested. Otherwise, just go to your local Ford dealership and pick up the whole assembly. That's all there is to it. If you found any part of this video helpful or entertaining, please give it a thumbs up. Also, if you haven't subscribed yet, hit that button as well as the notification bell so you don't miss a video from our channel. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.